So, welcome everyone. We are presenting the first case, a 48-year-old male with a history of vertebrovascular artery stroke in 2022. The transthoracic echocardiogram revealed a positive bubble test, while the transesophageal echocardiogram showed a patent foramen oval measuring 3 by 1.5 millimeters. The pulmonary CT angiography demonstrates arteriovenous fistulas in the right inferior lobe and lingula. The EKG was normal, and the Holter monitor no show atrial fibrillation. Laboratory tests were normal. So in the image, you can see the bubble test positive in the first image, and in the second one, we see the confirmed patent foramen oval. The PCTA demonstrates fistulas in the pulmonary arteriovenous fistulas in both the lobe inferior right and the lingula. So the consensus decision of the HER team was to close first the PFO in the first place and close the pulmonary arteriovenous fistulas in a second procedure. The device that we are going to use is the PFO closure Ceraflex. That company has various sizes available depending on the size of the PFO. The Ceraflex device is characterized by having all metal portions of the cruder device coated with ceramic. Additionally, it has a pivotal design of the delivery system that minimizes any unwanted drag or pull on the implant and offers an accurate final position with no tension or stress caused by the delivery cable. The plan for today is percutaneous closure of the PFO using the Ceraflex PFO device guided by transesophageal echocardiography. On another day, in a second procedure, percutaneous closure of the pulmonary fistulas will be performed by embolization with coils.
Okay. Silvia, can you describe the PFO anatomy, please?
Yes, hi everyone. So we're seeing here transesophageal echo image. We're 95 degrees view, and we can see the right atrium, and on top you can see a thin septum, which is rather mobile. I wouldn't say aneurysmatic, but is thin and mobile. And here you can see. I don't know if you can see my pointer,
yeah.
But here at this point, you see there's like a small, not hole, but it's the two layers. Here you can see it better. Okay, so the PFO is not a hole. It's there are two sheets that are laid one on top of another, and sometimes these two sheets separate and allow the blood to go from the right atrium to the left atrium if the pressures are favorable to this shunt. Okay, so here we can see the thinnest part of the septum. You see it here. This is like the tunnel that here would measure like around 6-7 millimeters. Okay, and in the basal position you cannot see any shunt. So to demonstrate the shunt, you have to do a bubble injection with Valsalva usually.
Okay, thank you, Silvia. Dr. El Campo, can you put the 300 heparina for 300 ACT, please? We did the puncture previously. We put an 8-French introducer, but after the delivery shift is 10 French. Now we are going to try to cross the PFO to find the hole with a multipurpose catheter, CARF1, and Terumo wire, ace hydrophilic wire, straight. Okay. Okay. That's the vein calf superior. We put the multipurpose, and we're going down anterior to find the hole.
So here in the echo, you can see he's there in the superior vena cava. He's going down to the fossa ovalis.
Yeah.
I think
You went to inferior, I think.
Actually, you're in the ventricle.
Okay.
cruzado o no?
You've crossed. You've
Sí,
crossed.
sí,
You're in
sí, sí,
the.
sí. Estás en el
Ok,
ventrículo izquierdo.
ok. Ahora estamos in vein, left vein, ¿no? Silvia,
Yeah,
is
one
left vein
second.
or is
1 second.
left appendage?
No, I don't see you in the left lateral appendage.
Probably is left
Yeah, it seems like the vein.
superior left vein. Okay? It's
Yeah.
okay? Okay. Please,
Okay.
can I have a syringe, please?
Okay.
It's okay. Okay, now we have to choose the device.
Yeah.
In this case, our principal device, normally, we use 25 left disc and 25 right disc. What's your opinion, Silvia, about this device, 25?
Yeah, the main issue here is the length of the septum, which is better measured with transthoracic echo. So I would recommend always you perform this this procedure to measure the height of the septum previously. So I did it in the previous transthoracic echo, and the length was 38. So it's I mean, there's enough space. If you need to measure it intra-procedure, sometimes it's difficult because you see we're missing one part of the left atrium because we are in the esophagus. But I would go a bit deep and a bit with retroflexion, and I would try to see the most of the septum. For example, here we need to take out the aorta. For example, here from the crux cordis to the ceiling of the left and right atrium, which is around 3 centimeters. It's a bit smaller, this measure, than the transthoracic echo, which is the usual situation. So it's better to measure it previously in the transthoracic echo.
In your opinion, could be a problem the aortic because it's dilated, no, or not? What is your opinion?
Well, to see if it's dilated, we need to measure it. So my impression is that the heart is not so big, and but aortic dilatation is not relative to the rest of the heart, but to the standardized measurements for body surface area, sex, and age.
Okay, then 25. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, then we are going to
For example, in this case, it's 34.
the table, please, Danny, because the audience probably want to see the device. Yes, please, live. Okay, this is the sheath. It's 10 French, and it's very flexible. It's a regular sheath.
Yeah. There are different sizes of the sheath for different sizes of the closure. In this case, 10 threads.
Okay. The dilator inside the sheath to the end. Please. Okay. Purge. Okay. Nice. Now we are going with the device. Is Ceraflex device. It's a device from LifeTech company. It's a company from China, and it was approved for European about 2011, and I think for FDA 2012 or more or less. It's an ethanol device, but it's not only ethanol. It has a coating with titanium and nitrogen, and probably in this case is better for endothelialization. In this case, the endothelialization is fast, about 6 months, and the nickel inside the patient is less than the other device. It's very important that the temperature of water is 24 degrees or more, but not cold. No cold is possible to have problems. We charge the device inside the charger, and now we flush. We try to take off the air.
Te ayudo.
Sí, déjame esto. Gracias. Thank you. Vale, vamos a cerrar aquí. We are close the key. Close the key. Okay. Then almost 3 times to take off the air. One. In this device, the attachment is don't have stress, don't have tension, because it's completely flexible. You want to say something, Dr. Tebar,
Yeah.
about the device?
Yeah, as you said, the pivotal design allow not to stress in the.
Okay, I think it's okay. Then put here. Okay. Then we are exchange the catheter and we put the. Okay. Okay, vale. Espérate a ver dónde está esto. Espérate
No,
que no sé si.
estás apoyado en la, igual. No.
Now, yes.
Yo creo que sí, ¿no? Guía normal.
Yes, yes, yes. No, in this case, it's not necessary extra support wire because the patient is not a big patient. It's a small patient. It's thin. Okay. A ver, cuidado. Dámela ahí un poquito. Esto.
So now we are making the switch to the specific salon.
Mira, a ver si podemos estar in the vein, the left vein superior, if it's possible, because it's safer. Make the change.
Uh,
No, en la orejuela.
yeah.
Is the left appendage.
In the left appendage.
And now, now it's okay.
Left superior.
Okay. Can you retrieve the catheter, please, Danny? Leave the wire in the left vein, superior. Okay. Okay. Please. Can you put?
You're totally inside the vein now.
Okay. Thank you. No, wait a moment. Wait a moment, because I'm going to retrieve the introducer. Okay. Help me, Danny, because I prefer to press the vein. Thank you.
Okay.
Now the sheath, please. Okay. Okay. Hold the wire, please. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a
little more.
10 French sheath with a preformed curve.
It's going up easy. It's going up easy.
And navigates very good.
Okay. Okay. We cross the PFO, and then we put the sheath more or less here.
You push the.
Can you see the sheath, Silvia?
Yeah, 1 second. You've crossed to the left atrium. And 1 second.
I think it's close.
Yeah, I think you're not in the vein. You're like in the anterior wall of the left atrium.
Okay.
Yeah, you can push more.
I think it's enough. Huh?
You're well inside the left atrium. The problem with the image is the patient has such a small left atrium, which is the opposite as it happens sometimes. You can see here in the echo perfectly how you can depict here the delivery system, okay, like a double line, okay?
Okay. Now, please the device. Okay, we are connecting the saline with the pump. The saline, please.
It's tiny.
Okay. Flush, please.
So we used to advance with saline flush to avoid any bubble.
Enough, okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I prefer to see blue in my line because always there's air. Always, it's very difficult to take off all air. Necessary to be patient. Yes. No. Yeah, be patient. Be patient with the air. Yes. This is it's okay. I think.
One. So we are
it's very small, no? In
we are
this case,
purging.
it's very small. It's very small bubble. Okay. Then please flush. Okay, normal flush, please. Then we deliver the left disc.
Okay, before doing so, consider that the atrium is quite small and the catheter is quite progressed.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have a
Okay.
lot of space. Okay,
Okay.
it's there. It's in the
Then
lateral wall of the left atrium.
then we pull against the wall.
Oops.
So the movement
Yeah.
is to retrieve. Now in the echo.
1 second.
I think the left disc is against the wall. What's your opinion, Silvia?
1 second. Yeah. One second. Let me
Yes,
get
no problem.
a bit of a better image.
We have time.
In the
we have time.
inferior rim, it's not.
Yeah.
Maybe you can pull a bit more. Okay.
Now it's
Much better now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, it's out. The left,
You
it's
have
automatic device. It's automatic device.
no, just retrieving a little bit the right disc.
Okay, so you can
it's
see.
in the other side, no?
Yeah,
It's okay in the other side.
both discs are right. I mean, the left disc is perfectly lying on the left side of the septum, and the right disc is also lying on the right side. The device seems to have no tension, and it's you can see here the left upper left pulmonary vein. You can see it's not interfering. It's an important structure to take into account. But the device is quite small for the size of the septum, so it's not expected to interfere with any structure. You can always check the aorta, okay? But it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's mildly embracing the aorta, or hugging the aorta, but it looks perfectly fine to me.
Until now, we didn't have erosions inside the aorta, and I think it's in the bibliography there is not erosions with the device, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to check the morphology, you can use 3D. You have a quick view from the left atrium here, and you can see it's perfectly parallel to the septum. If you lower the gain, you can also see here the right disc. So I think it's perfectly positioned, and for me it's okay to release.
Okay. If Sylvia is happy, we are happy. Well, okay. Then we need to press the orange button and retrieve the blue button. Then we approach the shift a little, because
Yeah, you can
if
see.
you remember in this device, the cable is flexible. The attachment is not fixed.
No stress,
No tension.
no tension, so the disc don't move when you liberate.
Okay.
The position don't change.
Yes,
So
the position don't change because there there wasn't tension, there wasn't stress with the cable. That is the main advantage of this device. Okay, no? Yes.
Yeah.
That's all.
Now, after the release of the device, we have to check that there are no changes. Here, we don't expect any shunts because there were no shunts baseline. So, but you can see the discs are perfectly fine. Well, the position is correct.
Okay, any questions? Any from the audience?
Here with the aorta, we can see it perfectly.
¿Quién está
It kind of hacks
dando
the
las
aorta
cuestiones?
mildly, but it's the right position there.
Yeah.
Silvio. I don't know if
there are any questions.
are there any questions, please.
Philip, you can.
Philip, can you hear me?
Okay, pues ya está, ¿no?
Questions.
Questions?
There are any questions? No questions? Okay.
Questions? Oh. We are
No pericardial effusion.
we are very clear. It's okay?
It's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going out then.
Then we are going to take off the sheath and press the vein, the femoral vein. Okay, Philip, we are finished here.
Thank you to all.
For the moment.
Thank you, everyone. And see you at 2 o'clock in Spain. In 1 hour, more or less.
Es una barra. Es un poco guarrada esto.
Bye bye.
Se nos ha olvidado.
Bye everyone, thank you.
Bye, Philip. Se nos ha olvidado quizá mostrar lo flexible que era el dispositivo.